Witajcie, ja jestem Osta, to 5. odcinek, zagrajmy w The Next
If I'm not
Big
mistaken, that's a hieroglyphic.
Musimy zebrać 8 hieroglifów. Właśnie teraz je poszukamy.
I can't do it with my hand.
Tu jest jeden, ale jeszcze musimy zdobyć sztylet, aby zdobyć ten hieroglif na tych drzwiach. A więc teraz podejdziemy tutaj do tego robota na górze i z nim porozmawiamy.
Exit prohibited, human. You have no authorization to leave the temple.
I wasn't planning on leaving.
Do you know why?
Because I don't want to.
Because the staff I'm holding is ancient. It was made at the beginning of the Narmer dynasty.
Fascinating.
Over 5,000 years ago.
Good for you.
The older a staff is, the more powerful it is.
I'm happy for you.
So you won't be able to get by me, no matter how hard you try.
A piece of advice. Get a life.
What a guy.
I teraz musimy dać kij z ekwipunku temu robotowi, a on w zamian da nam tą laskę. Bo w niej jest hieroglif zawarty.
Do not dare to leave the temple, human!
How many Aprils has your staff seen, friend?
5,000 years of primary power that since the Narmer dynasty...
I see your 5,000 and raise you a grand. What's it going to be?
Huh?
I have a 6,000-year-old bat. It's positively dripping with power.
How do I know you're not lying, human?
When you'll see it, you'll flip. Something that beat up just has to be old. Look. Do you believe me now?
Stand back, human! I possess a 6,000-year-old bat whose power is so lethal that...
A little single-minded, aren't you? Impressive.
No i jak już mamy tą laskę, idziemy po następne hieroglify. Tutaj raczej nic nie ma. A więc teraz pójdziemy tutaj do teatru. I rozmawiamy z robotami.
The robots are stunned. I'll go up to the sarcophagus casually.
Potrzebujemy magicznej różdżki
Anything wrong?
i cylindra.
Not as far as I'm concerned, comrade. Absolutely nothing. Just following orders.
In English.
Crown Heart's orders were extremely clear. If Comrade Amenofis gets near the sarcophagus, draw and quarter him.
I get it.
Nothing personal, of course. I happen to like him.
Good for you.
I'm Petzo, at your service. Pay no attention to my comrade Ducky. He's out of it.
Back to Ducky. Is he good for anything?
Don't insult him, comrade. We are all part of the proletariat. There are parrots on skates, poodles that dance, and then there's Ducky, who does magic tricks, thinks, and sings.
Tell Ducky to do a trick for me.
You fool! Do some magic!
No i teraz na stole jest właśnie ta różdżka i cylinder, a wcześniej nie było. I po skończonej sztuczce będziemy mogli wziąć ze stołu cylinder i magiczną różdżkę. Resztę, czyli marchewkę i tego pluszaka, zostawiamy.
Changing the subject.
No i teraz to zabierzemy.
Top hat and magic wand. I don't believe in magic, but one must be practical.
I teraz wracamy na ten główny korytarz. No i teraz przejdziemy do drzwi po prawej. I tutaj jest piramida. a więc musimy wziąć ten cylinder, nakryć piramidę, a później przy użyciu czarodziejskiej różdżki
This is a royal stupid... Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
przy użyciu czarodziejskiej różdżki zamienić tą piramidę z pluszakiem znajdującym się na stole.
Did it work?
A jeszcze zobaczymy, czy na pewno zadziałało. Czyli zdejmujemy ten kapelusz.
Mine again.
No i teraz wracamy tam do teatru i ze stołu zabieramy piramidę. No i tutaj leży.
I'm not going to ask by what absurd logic it's here. I don't want to get dizzy.
I teraz idziemy wziąć sztylet. Tutaj drzwi na prawo, tylko że one znajdują się dalej. O, w tym miejscu. I tutaj będzie zagadka mumii.
Hey, what do you know? A mummy.
Podobna do gry zwanej Trzy Kubki.
I'd swear that... Okay, now I see. We're playing a shell game, are we? Well, these sarcophagi don't say anything to me. All the dough I've won after hearing... Murray, old chap, 10 cents says you can't guess which one of the three bowls holds the marble.
Dan, a natural gambler, couldn't resist the temptation, so he decided to decipher the tricks behind the mystery of the 7 sarcophagi and the mobile mummy.
Jak można było zauważyć, mumia poruszała się co 4 pola, czyli teraz powinna być tutaj.
Aha! That's it. I win the shell game.
Dan said to himself, proud of having figured out the trick behind the sarcophagi.
It was easy. I just had to pay attention. The sarcophagus always moves several steps to the right of the last place it appeared. 4, to be specific.
I teraz zabieramy ten sztylet.
What does a mummy that kicked the bucket millennia ago want with a dagger? No reason.
I teraz idziemy po ostatni hieroglif. I on wisi tutaj na drzwiach. Przy pomocy sztyletu go zdejmujemy.
I've always been good at these things. As a boy, my room was full of street signs.
I teraz wszystkie hieroglify dajemy widzącemu.
You wanted little symbols? Now you have them. There go 2.
Not 2, but 1. The duck is a hieroglyphic, but the one on the other side is a drawing. Sorry.
Teraz następny.
You wanted little symbols? Now you have them. There's 1.
Teraz piramida i ona zawiera 4 hieroglify.
You wanted little symbols? Now you have them. 4 at one time. That's me.
Teraz hieroglif ze sztyletu.
You wanted little symbols? Now you have them. There's 1.
I teraz symbol z tablicy alarmowej.
You wanted little symbols? Now you have them. There's 1.
8 hieroglyphics mine eyes do see. said the oracle. Not 7, not 4, not 3, not...
Can we get to the point or what?
2. Now, at last, you will have to confront the 5 questions of Egyptian syntax. Not 1, not 9, not... Why are you looking at me like that, scribe?
Let's get to work.
Go ahead, then. First question. Identify the main verb in the following sentence.
Zadanie polega na wybraniu takiej odpowiedzi, czyli pierwszy wyraz od góry przypisujemy do pierwszej tabliczki od lewej. Jeżeli będzie się zgadzać, wtedy ta odpowiedź jest poprawna. Na przykład tutaj prawdziwą odpowiedzią jest
The snake.
wąż.
You have chosen wisely. Third question. Which hieroglyphic acts as the nucleus of the subject in this sentence?
I tak aż do 5. pytania.
Good. Not poor, not excellent, not satisfactory, not bad, neither here nor there, but good. Fourth and second to last question. One of the following hieroglyphics cannot be conjugated in the passive voice. Which is it? Astonishing! You weren't fooled by the double noun and the adjectival nucleus of the subject, eh?
You're talking to Dan Murray. Not to worry.
Fifth and last question. Which hieroglyphic begins the subordinate clause of the noun?
I teraz odpowiedzią będzie wąż.
The snake.
Exam passed. How did you do it?
By paying attention, said Dan. The answer in all cases was the hieroglyphic, in the same position in both the tablet and in the phrases that appeared for me to choose from.
What phrases?
Forget it. My life is more complicated than it looks. So, let's get on with this book of stiffs.
Oh, yes, of course. Take this.
Oh, these bugs are disgusting. Couldn't you come up with anything worse for me?
It is the key that opens the door to the chamber that holds the book of the dead.
Good. I'll just have to find the courage.
That is in...
In?
I can't do this to her. I love her.
Nothing worse than a love-sick oracle.
Give it back to me.
Take a seat and wait. Where's the book?
I'll never tell you. Never. I can't help you to do her in. My light, my joy. How many millennia have I loved her for? Not 4, not 7, not 8, not 12, not 1, not 13, not...
Have fun. I can't handle saccharin. I really can't. The worst thing is that the half-wit didn't give me the full scoop. I still don't know where the Book of the Dead is, but half a paycheck says that I find it with this pot.
No i tego robaka teraz wrzucamy do sadzawki.
Now that I think about it, the ones in the pond are all males, and mine is a female.
No i tutaj mamy tą księgę. A więc jeżeli Dan wstanie, to ją zabierzemy. Niestety jest ona zamknięta. I musimy ją otworzyć za pomocą klucza.
Oh, it's locked! Cursed Book of the Dead!
No i teraz księgę otwieramy za pomocą piramidy.
Touchdown! And now?
Don't you dare! You'll end up feeling sorry for me and then I'll have to destroy you.
Do I look like my name is Sister Daniela? No. Let's get on with it then. Which one of these 5 passages is it?
Musimy wybrać 3 fragmenty, ale to nie ma znaczenia, który wybierzemy. Więc może być byle jaki.
3 crude slash marks. Anachronistic slot machine.
Silly fool! You're waking up the dead!
It's to make it more exciting, dear.
You're going to get us all sent to hell, Amenophes!
What's bothering you is that you'll be first. 3-legged creature. Black eye. Grocery bag.
Oh, please! Take pity on me, Amenophes!
Oh, it just doesn't pay to be a good person. Darling, hand over the pendant and go on your merry way.
Now that he had the pendant that controlled Cromhar's robots, Dan was in the driver's seat.
No i już mamy wielkiego Alberta. Teraz tylko przetransportować go do laboratorium. No i już jest. I jak się okazuje, Albert nie ma mózgu. A więc musimy go zdobyć.
Finally, Dan had managed to teletransport Big Albert's body to Fly's laboratory. But now there was a new problem that they didn't have a solution to. Where was his brain?
A teraz znów pokierujemy losami Liz.
In the meantime, make yourself at home.
People don't kidnap me in my home.
Oh, you're not kidnapped, my dear.
Yes, 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 extremely kidnapped.
Now, let's not argue. Within an hour, you'll see things exactly as I do. Until then,
I'll start by getting rid of you, sir. Then I'll rescue Big Albert's brain. And then I'll get out of here. Without saying goodbye.
Liz, as always, was sincere and direct. She would put Fitzrandolph out of commission, steal Big Albert's brain, and escape from the Zeppelin without saying goodbye.
you are disconcerting. I've always said so. But allow me to remind you that my skin is as thick as an alligator's.
No, I can't bite you or knock you over the head.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll figure something else out.
Dobra, porozmawiamy w następnym odcinku. Teraz już kończę. Dzięki za obejrzenie tego materiału. Zachęcam również do komentowania i subskrybowania. Cześć, trzymajcie się.